guys, Ralph here, True Power Trumpet Fitness, and good afternoon here in Connecticut, and welcome to another version of the True Power channel. Anyway, let's get to it. Not a lot to say. I want to talk about Harry James. I played Friday morning for a little bit before I went to Penn State. Played nothing Saturday, played nothing Sunday morning, played a little bit yesterday. I had a handful of students in the afternoon, on a Sunday afternoon, because I was not working Friday and Saturday. So here I am, and I have not played yet today. So let's see what we got, and we will talk about Harry. Anyway, that's that. Harry James. So, again, like Miles Davis, like Maynard Ferguson, all this sort of stuff. There's nothing I can tell you that hasn't been documented in some anthology somewhere, some music history books or anything like that. So, again, we're going to get right to his chops and what the whole sort of thing means to me. Okay? And with that said, I want to hear what Harry James and everything means to you. Give some comments down below. If you feel more comfortable with the emails, so be it. Anyway, Harry James, a couple of things. First of all, I have to say, I think he may have the best chops ever. How's that? I think he may have the best chops ever. The only one that comes close, and it's like 1 and 1A, I might have to put Horst Fischer 1 for just chops now. 1 and Harry 1A. And for this reason, Horst Fischer played higher on recordings. I know Harry could play double C's. There was enough G's left littered all over the place that were just as big as a house and so relaxed. You know he could play double C's, even though I don't have any on recording. My friend Jerry heard him a couple times, and he did play double C's in the dressing room. Heard him many times, big as a house. Okay, but Horst Fischer is close. And if you look at them, guys, they have almost the same chops. It's almost the same chops. They're relaxed, okay, locked in, and absolutely 100% Harry James was tonguing through the teeth. Harry James was taught by his father initially, okay? And his father has to get in with Harry's immense popularity back then. He has a Harry James trumpet method that he gave him. And he talks, no question about it, tongue through the teeth. And if you hear Harry's absolute sublime tonguing, and I'm not talking necessarily speed like Nekaraykov, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking cleanliness. I mean, bing, every note just popped, and it was absolutely fabulous. And if you listen to his horror staccato, if you listen to his own version of the Carnival of Venice, granted, Stagers could play faster, there's no question, but the purity of the sound is what just drops my jaw every time I hear it. Absolutely none better. Horst Fischer, maybe. Okay? Now, with that said, he was, there's a very good book about him that I'm in the middle of reading. It's called Trumpet Blues. I suggest you get it if you're interested in Harry. It's quite a good book. But Harry James' parents were in the circus. And Harry James grew up in the circus. Actually, at the age of 3, believe it or not, he was a contortionist. He could put both of his ankles behind his head, and he was that part of the circus act. By 5, he was playing as a drummer in the circus act. And by his early teens, he was playing lead trumpet in the circus, which, I don't know the charts, but if you know anything about the circus, generally speaking, they are very, very demanding. I played a run with the circus, the Ringling Brothers, for a while. Very, very demanding. Not super high necessarily. You can take it super high if you want, but all those gallops and all that type of thing, just all technique in the middle and middle register. Very, very demanding stuff, and endurance on and on all day long. Okay, now they used to do 3-4 shows a day. I mean, anyway, by the time he was 19 and playing with the Dorsey Band, he was considered the best trumpet player in the world, and with good reason. I mean, that concert at Carnegie Hall, the solo and Sing, Sing, Sing. I mean, just brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Now, once again, if you look at his chops, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I mean, we should all look like that. And if you look at his movies as well, it looks like he's not playing. And you think it's almost recordings, but they didn't overdub it, everything back then. That was all live. So it's unbelievable. You see his Flight of the Bumblebee. I mean, brilliant. It's like he's not even playing. It's so nonchalant, so easy for him. It's like he's not even playing. It's absolutely amazing to watch. One of my favorite things, I'm sure all of you trumpet junkies out there have seen Young Man with the Horn. Okay? He was the trumpet player on that. He was the trumpet sound behind the Kirk Douglas Star. One of the prettiest things I ever heard. And it was just a little bit, and I don't know if you know it, but he played in a mute at Christmas time, Silent Night. Oh my God. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Now, hear me out. And listen carefully so you don't get where I'm saying. If you take out his vibrato, okay, and that's asking a lot because that vibrato was a big part of it. If you take that out and you give him a straight tone, that tone in the middle to up to a high C could absolutely 100% transfer into a symphony orchestra, no problem. It was that rich, it was that full, no problem. Now here's the thing. If you don't agree with me, then you don't agree with Adolf Herseth. Okay? Adolf Herseth said many times his favorite trumpet players of all time, not in necessarily any order, were Harry Glantz, Maynard Ferguson, and Harry James. And that was the tone that he was after. If you think of those three guys, they sound remarkably alike in their center, in their brilliance, in their projection, in the tone. It's just very, very similar and fabulous. Absolutely 100% with his mouthpiece and his trumpet could sit first trumpet in any symphony orchestra in the world. Okay? And needless to say, he has the genius and whatnot to learn the concepts and the style and certainly the music. And there was certainly would be no technical problem with, please, he could play Petrushka with his eyes closed. All right? Anyway, his mouthpiece. Very, very cool. I've never heard this before. Now, check this out. He had one mouthpiece his whole life. Literally now. I'm not talking, he played the 1C, so throughout his mouth, throughout his career, no. He played a Parduba mouthpiece, one and one only. He had one specific mouthpiece his whole career. Do you know anybody that has that? Now, he got that mouthpiece when he was 19 years old, and that's the only one mouthpiece he played until he was 68. Now, here's the deal. Parduba, trying to cash in, once again, on Harry's fame, tried to duplicate the mouthpiece. couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. That's why Harry only played one. Now, when Parduba's son took over the business, he tried 300 times, supposedly, to get the mouthpiece. Could not get the mouthpiece. Could not duplicate it. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Jerry Callett now, years ago, tried to buy the Parduba mouthpiece company because he wanted access to that one mouthpiece. And when it turned out that the deal was just about to go through, and it turned out that he never duplicated it, that Harry never played one of the duplicated mouthpieces, Jerry balked and pulled out of it, and he ended up getting his own rendition of the Harry Verse / Horst Fischer mouthpiece, which is the 1SS. The cup and everything is absolutely the same. That is Harry James's version, Jerry's version of Harry's Parduba mouthpiece. Guys, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Harry's brilliant, and if there's one regret from me, I just wish that he played better music, that I would be more apt to listen to that beautiful sound. Because I couldn't stand the music for any real period of time. All right? And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. But what a trumpet. Oh, my God. May have just been the best chops. Anyway, I'm dying to hear what you think about that. Leave your comments down below or email me, and I will transfer the ones to a future video about that. But doesn't get much better than Harry James. Love you all. Have a great day, and live your life with true power.